This patient was referred to me 6 months ago, approximately, for endodontic treatment of tooth number 15. You can see large decay into the pulp, partially calcified canals, and look how long the roots are here, and periapical lucency, as you can see there. So we discussed options with the patient. We can try the root canal, guarded prognosis, no promise or guarantees. We'll do the root canal, only time will tell if the infection is gone. If the infection's gone, great. If the infection's not gone, then you need to pull the tooth. Or the alternative treatment would be extraction. Patient decided that he wanted to try to see if tooth could be saved. So that's what we did 6 months ago. Again, here's the date, as you can see, when we saw him 6 months ago, approximately. This was immediately after we did the root canal for him, again 6 months ago. Look at this. This is tooth number 15, upper left second molar. And look at the MB2 and MB1, distal buccal and palatal, and look at the curvature of these roots. And again, these were long roots. And we did this again in one appointment. Look at the palatal root there. The apical diameter of the canal was over 50, so I placed an MTA plug here, followed by gutta percha and sealer. Again, we did this in one appointment. And again, look at the, yes, upper second molars could also have MB2s. And you can see, in this case, this MB2 was completely separate from MB1, so it didn't even join MB1. It had its own canal, separate canal. All right, so again, we did this in one appointment, MTA plug and gutta percha and sealer, all of that again in one appointment. And we went ahead and temporized the tooth and referred the patient back to his dentist. And as you can see, here's the date, approximately 6 months ago when we did this root canal for him in one appointment. This is another angulation of the tooth. Again, this x-ray is from immediately after we did the root canal for him. And again, you can see the periapical lucency there associated with the palatal canal right here. And again, because of the large apical diameter of the palatal canal, placed MTA and MTA plug followed by gutta percha and sealer. And again, as you can see, here's the date when we did the root canal for him about 6 months ago. And this was just now, 6 months post-op of tooth number 15. As you can see, that large periapical lucency is much smaller. Patient has no symptoms whatsoever. Tooth has a crown on it now in full function, and patient is extremely happy. And here's the date. As you can see, just now, today. All right, so 6 months post-op of tooth number 15. You can see that, again, we did this root canal in one appointment. Even though the pulp was necrotic and there was a periapical lucency, it did not affect the outcome of the endodontic treatment. The outcome was still successful. We placed an MTA plug in the palatal canal. Some people say you need to place an MTA plug, but you can't fill the rest of the canal with gutta percha and sealer because the MTA hasn't set yet. So you need to bring the patient back a day or two later, so that way the MTA has set, then you can fill the rest of the canal with gutta percha and sealer. Again, you can see that that is not the case. That's not necessary because we did this whole root canal treatment in one appointment, and you can see that that did not affect the outcome of the endodontic treatment, which is in this case was 100% success. And you can see I have some sealer puff there, and that also did not cause the endodontic treatment to fail. All right, so 6 months post-op of tooth number 15, and again you can see that those periapical lucencies, some of them have healed, and this one is much smaller. It's only been 6 months, but this is considered a successful endodontic treatment. And as I said, here's the date. As you can see, 6 months post-op of tooth number 15, a successful endodontic treatment that was done in one appointment with MTA plug, and of course the rest separate MB2 and what have you. Excellent.